If you've heard of Red Dead Online, then you've probably heard that Rockstar has updated it with a Moonshiner role. And if you're here, chances are you probably already know quite a bit about the Moonshiner update, but I want to provide my thoughts, opinion, and a quick overview of the update for everyone here on the channel. It seems to have all started with the dream of wanting to own our own properties in the world of Red Dead Online, and thankfully Rockstar has allowed us to have our own moonshining shack that we can purchase. Once you've purchased your shack, you team up with Maggie, an NPC who's looking to get back into the business after she was sabotaged by former Moonshiner competitors. Maggie runs a store that lets you upgrade your stills as well as add some decor to your bar. Not only does Maggie supply you with extra things and upgrades for your Moonshiner shack, but she runs a bunch of missions from her desk that allow you to progress through either making moonshine or through a story mode. So most of the missions end up with you having to travel quite a fair bit of distance in order to accomplish a certain goal that ends up being repeatable throughout the world of Red Dead Online. It's usually taking out revenue agents or sabotaging, or my personal favorite, which is a bar brawl. But when you do complete these missions, not only do you get rewarded with Moonshiner experience, but the cost of your mash is reduced. And as you'll find out shortly, mash is needed to create all of the types of moonshine that you see with the Moonshiner update. And once you are all set up with all the NPCs you need and stills, you can go ahead and start creating moonshine. As I mentioned before, you need mash, which here we can see we've reduced the price from 50 down to 30 for week and average moonshine. So you can then pick a flavor, which adds further to the value, and after that you have to pick someone to buy the moonshine for you. There are different buyers. So to take moonshine to a buyer, you have to travel very lightly and hope to not run into revenue agents on the way trying to sabotage your run to making money by selling moonshine. It's actually pretty finicky to get from point A to point B without losing any bottles. As you can see by the blue wagon wheel, I did end up losing, I think, 2 bottles on this run. So you deduct the cost of mash from your total, and that is your profit for making and selling a batch of moonshine. And that's the system in a nutshell. Now let's get into my thoughts and a quick review. I love that Rockstar has actually given us a piece of property that we can own, although it is instanced, meaning that you see an exterior property, you walk up to it, you click on the door, and then you can go inside. Everyone sees that exterior property, but once you get inside, it's your own. So even though it is just an instance property and it's not each an individual thing, I understand why they did it, because obviously the servers only have so much space that they can use. Speaking of that, there are a few different locations that you can have your moonshine shack, bar, band, and all that stuff, and depending on where you place it, you will have different missions, obviously, depending on the location. And speaking of the missions, the first few times you play through each type of mission, it's so much fun. It's something new, there's different stuff to do, different NPCs to kill, and I think Rockstar gave the revenue agents a little bit of a boost. But after you've done these missions a few times in a few different locations, things start to get a little bit stale. Alright, so we need to help out a saloon owner again, and I think it's the same saloon owner. I need to escort somebody again from the saloon. We'll see if it's the same drunkard or not. Oh, it's a different guy. Alright, buddy, let's go. To the ranch. Oh, we have to take him to the ranch this time. Okay. Same mission, different location. Let's go, dude. Oh. I need more coffee for this. I'm gonna have to carry him all the way there. Okay, yep. But those monotonous moments are often broken, like moments like this one, and also in situations like these with friends. Alright. I'll take the guy on the right.
Okay, I'll go first.
Here we go. Oh my god, I just knocked him out. Got this guy. Ooh! Oh! Oh my gosh, did you see that?
Nice.
I threw him out the window!
Oh, we lost
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't actually give me any.
Oh, there's red on the side.
Oh!
So if you ride,
Oh! Oh! Ow! Smash his head on the table. Come on. Smash on the table. Yes! And for me, moments like those are really the best when you're able to team up with your friends and go out and complete things that you might otherwise find a little bit monotonous and maybe not as fun. I think Rockstar did a really good job of giving us ways to interact with our friends online in this update. I mean, we have the new bar where we can eat almonds and drink coffee together, we can pour drinks for our friends, we can cheers everybody, and we can even play as members in our own band. Unfortunately, I don't have the cash to buy the band yet, but when I get there, I know I'm going to enjoy it. So how is the moonshining itself? Let's talk about that for a minute, because this is the main part of the moonshining update where you actually produce the moonshine and make money from it. I think it's extremely similar to trading. You have to resupply all of your goods in order to create moonshine, as well as buy mash for the moonshine. So this is exactly like bringing pelts and carcasses to your camp in the trader role, and then resupplying with a resupply mission in order to get a product that you can take somewhere and sell. This is ultimately the same thing in a different setting. But I have to keep telling myself that this is an extension of the trader role, it's the next step up, so I have to remember that of course it's going to be somewhat similar. Probably just like whatever comes next for Collector or Bounty Hunter will also have some kind of similar gameplay loop. So while I think Rockstar nailed a lot of this update, I think one thing that fell kind of short was the stealth mechanics that are now in it. I'm not sure what happened, but it's not very reliable, as you can see in this clip. Wait, there's one upstairs? Oh no, there's one right here. No, there's not. Shoot, where's the other? Oh god, it is. It's upstairs. I have to climb up this ladder and he's gonna see me. Oh my god, I think I'm doing it. Oh! Oh god, it's not up here. Where is the other still?
Basement? There's another floor up there. You know there's another one, right?
I just went up there and there was nothing. Oh!
Oh shit.
Oh god, where is the other still?
Clear out, damn it. I'm telling you.
I don't know where the other still is. Oh, there's a basement down here. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm poisoning it. Oh! Oh, we have to destroy it? Oh, god. Oh!
Oh, now we gotta destroy this still? Shit. I
Well,
think
let
that
me
was me, you guys.
knock this guy out, and then I'll blow up. So as you can see, the NPCs were not alerted to us at all, even though we were thumping around, climbing next to them. I'm not sure how they didn't see us, and how it took me literally walking in front of 2 NPCs to be seen, but there have been times, on the flip side of things, where I've been nowhere near an NPC, and they have magically known where I was. Well, the problem with killing NPCs in this game and trying to be quiet is that all the other NPCs seem to magically know when someone dies, even when you do it quietly, you know?
And they also know where you're at.
Yeah, they're like, oh, shit, Jimmy's down. We didn't even hear a thing. We just know, because we're all connected, because we're AIs, and not people.
Like Jimmy sense.
Yeah,
That doesn't make any sense.
exactly. That's what I was going for. And of course, ironically enough, on that very same mission, I was creeping around a corner very quietly, sneakily, and the NPCs were somehow alerted to our presence after we all were out of their view, not making noise, hadn't shot anyone, anything like that. Definitely a very small gripe in the grand scheme of things, but I had to throw it in there because it's something that makes me raise my eyebrows every time I try and do one of these stealthy poison the moonshine still missions. And last but definitely not least, I wanted to talk about the story modes that you can get from Maggie once you've bought your Moonshiner Shack. These missions are almost just as good as some of the main story missions over on story mode in Red Dead Redemption 2. I definitely won't spoil anything, but there are plenty of different types of activities and mechanics that end up going on in these missions, and I think it was a great addition to the Moonshiner role, and I'm hoping that Rockstar is going to keep it up for future role additions that we do get. And remember, these are just my thoughts and opinions, and of course, everyone is entitled to an opinion, so I'm curious to hear what you have to think about this Moonshiner update. How do you think it's doing, and what do you think it means for the future of Red Dead Online? What do you think we can expect to see? Please let me know down in the comments what you think. Also, feel free to check out the description box where I have links to all of my socials, including Twitter, Instagram, and my Patreon. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed to me, consider doing that also if you want to see more content like this. I usually cover early access survival games and MMORPGs. Red Dead Redemption 2 is kind of one of those interesting games where there are aspects of a little bit of everything in it, so I'm really enjoying it, and I figured I would go ahead and throw out a quick review on the Moonshiner update, so I really hope you all have enjoyed it. And also, here's to hoping that maybe one of the next rules we get has something to do with catching, taming, and trading and selling horses in Red Dead Online. That would probably be my ultimate role, and I probably would never do another one ever again. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all are enjoying your games, and as always, I will see you all in the next video.